Okay, hi Joanna. So today we're going to be doing IEP goals. So what we're going to be doing with the IEP goals is we're going to be doing goal number 1. So with goal number 1, we are going to be reviewing adverbs. So let's go ahead and review adverbs. So adverbs describe verbs, adjectives, or another adverb. So adverbs tell when, where, how, and how often. So adverbs can be like after, yesterday, now, later, soon, early, inside, outside, here, there, away, near, quickly, slowly, sadly, and so on and so forth. So for example, many adverbs end in ly. Adverbs can come before or after a verb. So for example, she quickly walked to the store. But you can also write it, she walked to the store quickly. You see how we have the word quickly. We have our adverb before the verb. What did she do? She walked. But then when you rewrite it, you put your verb first and then you write your adverb. So what did she do? She walked. How did she go to the store? Quickly. So your adverb would be quickly. And notice how it ends in ly. Okay, so with the adverbs, let's continue. This is another anchor chart that you can look at, and we have the same thing. They describe a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. So adverbs tells us how often, when, and where. So these are other keywords that'll help you throughout your worksheet. So always ask how, when, where, and I think there's one more, and how often. Those are keywords that are going to help you identify the adverb in a sentence. So let me go ahead and pull up the worksheet. Okay, Joanna, I'm going to go ahead and give you an example of a sentence, and you are going to identify the adverb. So for example, I'm going to read you one. It says, he never eats peas. What would be our adverb there? So he never eats peas. Remember, ask yourself that question. How often, when, and where? So can we say how? So how does he eat peas? Can we say how often? Remember, look at your words right here. You can look at your keywords. He never eats peas. So what would be our adverb? Never. And let's continue to the worksheet. So this is going to be the tracker. Mr. Lara, this is where you will be, I'll be doing the scoring. You can just write comments. You have it in your packet. You can write comments, take a picture, and send it to me with the completed worksheet for the first goal. So let's go ahead and review the first worksheet. So use the following adverbs: away, up, sometimes, late, never, always, early, quietly, yesterday, daily, swiftly, very, inside, and outside to appropriately complete a sentence. So we're going to be making sentences with these words, okay? With these words. So it says, rewrite the sentence using the appropriate adverb to complete the sentence. So for example, she quickly walked to the store. She walked to the store quickly. So our adverb is quickly. So see how they rewrote the sentence to she walked to the store quickly? Let's do number 1 together. The bird flew swiftly to the other tree. How would you rewrite this sentence? You are going to be doing this for questions 1 through 5 only. Okay? Do not worry about doing the second worksheet. That is for week number 2. So right now we're only going to do the first worksheet 1 through 5. Once you complete the work, please take a picture, submit it so that I can go ahead and submit your grade. So if you have any questions, always call me. I'm available 8 to 4 p.m. So let's continue to the next goal. Okay, so for goal number 2, Joanna will use irregular past tense verbs in sentences. So Joanna, what I want you to do in this goal is you are going to you're going to read and listen to a sentence describing an irregular action verb. So I'm going to give you a worksheet, and here you're only going to do the first worksheet. You're going to do this one only. 1 through, I think it's 1 through 15. So I want you to use the correct tense for the form of the irregular verb. So this is your irregular verb, and I want you to use it correctly. So let's do number 1. Let's do 1, 2, and 3 together. So Beverly was stung by the wasp. How would you rewrite this sentence? You try. Is it Beverly was stung by the wasp or Beverly was stung by the wasp? Stung. Awesome. Good job answering. Number 2. Some of the leaves have already fall off the trees. Some of the leaves have already fallen off the trees. What word would you use? Fallen. Awesome answering that question. Number 3. Yesterday, Miss Thomas let me draw a picture because I was finished with my math homework. Is it yesterday, Miss Thomas let me draw a picture, or yesterday, Miss Thomas allowed me to draw a picture? Answer the question. Allowed me. So go ahead and write that in the first 3. I already gave you the answer for the first 3 questions. Now I want you to do the rest on your own. And then once you are done, go ahead and submit the picture with your final complete assignment. Let's move on to the next goal. Okay, Joanna, so for goal number 3, we are going to be doing math. So in this first worksheet, we are going to, it says, Joanna will count numbers that include the ones and tens placed to demonstrate an understanding of place value. So Joanna, I am going to give you this worksheet. So you do remember the ones and the tens place. Look, let me go ahead and show you. So you do remember your ones and your tens place. If I have this number, can you tell me which one goes in the ones place and which one goes in the tens place? Correct. So this number will always be your ones, and this number will always be your tens. So your ones and your tens. So now, when I give you this worksheet, you are going to be doing identifying. You're going to be filling in the number of tens and ones. So right here, it's asking you to identify all the numbers that are in your tens place. So right here, what I want you to do, you have this in your packet as well. You are going to tell me which one is in the tens place. Is it the 3 or is it the 6? And then you're going to write your correct answer. The same thing for the ones. Here, it's asking which one's in the ones. Is it the 2 or the 3? And then you're going to write it in the ones place. You are only going to do one worksheet for this one, and then you're going to submit it, take a picture so I can go ahead and submit the grade. Let's continue to the next goal. Just really quick, you're only going to do this one worksheet. Disregard the second worksheet with the red in it. If you can just please take that worksheet out, Mr. Lara, I would greatly appreciate that. Okay, so let's continue to the next and final goal. So your last goal, Joanna, is you're going to solve double-digit addition problems with proper regrouping and borrowing as measured by student work. So, Joanna, remember we were doing this toward the end of the school year. So what I want you to do, I'm going to show you an example on my dry erase board. Let's pull up the worksheet. So we're going to be adding tens. So here, remember, I want you to where are you always going to add first? Are you going to add on the left side or on the right side? Which side should you always add first? Remember what I told you in school? So in school, you're always going to start from your right side. So here, let's do number 1 together. So we have 50 plus 10, correct? 50 plus 10. You're always going to add your ones place. So which one's your ones place? Your zeros, correct? Sorry, I can't see. So your zeros. And now you have your tens place. So your tens place would be your 5 and the 1. So we're going to start right here. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 1 equals 6. So that should be your answer. And you are going to be doing this you're only going to do this worksheet. So I want you to do all of it. It should be very simple. I know you're very smart, Joanna, and I know you've got this. This should be very, very easy for you. Once you're done with that worksheet, please submit a picture of the completed work, and I will give you your final grade. And that should be all for IEP goals. And if you have any questions, please call me between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. I will be available. And other than that, good luck, Joanna. Let me know if you have any questions.